what are your tips for a successful marriage?
Does that mean ours is a successful marriage? How long have we been married now? 6 years?
7, isn't it?
7 this year, yeah. Does that count as successful?
My tip for a successful marriage is to ignore them. Is to just ignore them. Learn to ignore them.
The haters?
No, you.
Oh.
Ignore them, ignore your partner, and then hopefully tomorrow will be a better day.
I just put a pub in the garage.
Basically, I've blocked him out with my mind, and he's blocked me out
With alcohol?
With a pop-up bar and a dartboard.
You sit in the kitchen and you think you've won because I don't like the painting above the radiator. And I sit in the pub and I think I've won because I'm in a pub.
Do you know what he told me yesterday? That he doesn't like my mother's paintings. Paintings that my mum draws. My mum's a really good artist, and I've got her original artwork from my own mother who gave birth to me. I've got them all around the house, and Jon finally told me that he doesn't like them.
I did not say I didn't like them.
You did.
What I said was, we don't need one in every room of the house.
Jon's artwork, the pictures he's got, are all of like people in the rain or landscapes when it's raining. They're all like depressing. He's even got one of it's a couple, it's a man and woman, and they've got a bag over their head.
They haven't got a bag over their head. It's a famous painting by Magritte. It asks many questions. It's a very challenging piece to look at. That's what art should do, make you feel something. And your mother's artwork makes me think, oh, that's very similar to the one that's in the dining room, and above our bed, and in the toilet, and in the lounge. What was the question? Tips for a happy marriage? Well...
Joking aside, being all serious, what is your tip for being in a
Well, that is a
marriage?
good question in a marriage. What is my tip for? And less, to be honest. Do you want a serious answer?
Yeah.
The comedy answer is, do a sitcom about your marriage, and then you become not only sort of emotionally dependent on that person, but financially and professionally as well, so you physically can't leave them. But, I mean, the advice is marry the right person in the first place.
But you keep saying that we're going to get a divorce. You've got in your head that this marriage isn't going to last. You think there's a time limit on it. You're always saying that.
I'm not always saying it. I say it once a day. I'm not always saying it. I say it just before you go to sleep. That's when I say it. That's my time to say my line. Night, Jon. Love you. Good night. Love you for the time being. Until we're done. Tick-tock. And I can't shake. I was single. I still have been single for more time than we've been married. So we've been married 7 years, but I was single for 15 years. And in that time, you form a very clear plan of what happens at the end. And the end for me, I am found dead in the toilet of a karaoke bar in Tenerife.
Bizarrely enough, we've been getting on more during lockdowns than we ever have. Spending a lot of time together has been really good for us. We've actually argued less than, I think when we're both busy and we've got a lot on, we argue more, but actually being together.
They call it Stockholm Syndrome, don't they? You just fall in love with your prisoner. I think that's what it is. I think.
I've been the sole breadwinner and Jon's been a house husband, so it's been quite nice to have that status. Because I am basically keeping the family going at the moment. I've got lots of work on. Jon hasn't got anything on, but the little things he has got on, what's nice is I've got to pretend that they're really important, more important than what I've got. So he'll say, oh, I need to, he'll say like, oh, I need to go prepare for my podcast that nobody listens to. And I'm like, all right, when actually I'm writing a Channel 4 comedy series. So that's nice.
Can I just say, wow. That was really, really special. And I actually think it's interesting that you think the higher status is earning the money. Because I've actually been very proud of keeping our home together and raising our daughter. Well, I have spent a lot of this year colouring in.
It swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because she goes to you more for comfort, but I'm potentially on my way to winning an award, so... can't have both, can you?
Great, brilliant. That was excellent.
That was excellent. There's a lot to talk about on the drive home there.